Hi, thank you so much for joining me and watching my online presentation of Usborne books. I hope this helps you understand our product a little bit better and the importance of education and literacy in our children. Usborne Books and More mission statement. The future of our world depends on the education of our children. Usborne Books and More delivers educational excellence one book at a time. We provide economic opportunity while fostering strong family values. We touch the lives of children for a lifetime. Why are Usborne books so incredible? This is part of the founder's philosophy. Children are clever. They are our equals. We shouldn't talk down to them, but look across at them. Books should be friendly and as much like magnets as possible. They should be reliable and accurate, stylish and artistic. They should be accessible and also surprising and provocative. Books should help you get off your couch so you're not just sitting there watching TV or chewing gum. They should promote wondering. They should be better than good. That's by our founder, Peter Usborne. What you might not know is that Usborne has been around since 1975. That's when it published its first books. It was started in the UK. It is now in over 55 different translations all over the world. We've won numerous awards, including the Educational Supplemental Information Book Award. We have so many different books, all the way from babies through high school. What you're seeing now is some of our children's books. Goodnight Baby. The baby's an actual little piece that comes out and you can move them around from page to page. Find the bird, find the pig, find the teddy bear. It's a simple little search and find for our littlest ones. Our number one children's book is the That's Not My series. What's great about this is not only is it vibrant, touchy-feelies, there's also a hidden mouse on every page, but your child will learn to understand That's Not My because every page repeats. So even my 3-year-old can kind of read along, which is just wonderful. We have a fun book, our wind-up books. The toy comes out and actually goes along each page. But for the tinier children, we have the pull-back Busy Bug book. Similar, you just have to pull it back like a little car would, and it'll go along the tracks. We also have a multitude of just picture books, vibrant pictures on every page. They tell more of a story. These are kind of what I consider the mommy and daddy read to them books. And, of course, our educational beginner learners libraries with phonics and rhyming words, simple words. But for little kids, we also have what I call workbooks. These are almost like a book your child would do in school where they can write on each page and kind of fill in, and you can work with them at home too. We also have math books, search and find books, kind of some simple illustrations for your little kids. Our Farmyard Tales books are amazing for little kids, and there's a little Usborne ducky hidden on every page, which is a great way to get them interested. A Squirrel's Tale and also A Mouse in the House are books that help show children that you must turn one page at a time and that we read from left to right. By inserting the little figure that comes with each book into the slot, if they put it through too many slots or turn too many pages, the book won't follow the correct story. And the mouse or the squirrel will always go from left to right. But also for parents, we have books that are kind of like a guidebook, entertaining and educating young children, potty training, teaching your children to swim, healthy eating for toddlers. These are fun little how-to guides for the parents. But on rainy days and snow days, we always have plenty of activity books. Our activity books come with simple follow instructions with everyday things you might find around your house, as well as stickers that will come in the book that you can use on your projects as you make them. These are always a lot of fun, and there's tons of them. Magic tricks and other things to make and do. Silly jokes. I'm kind of going on our rainy day thing here. Here are just some other fun little children books that seem to be pretty big classics I found through our orders. Again, Farmyard Tale books are great. We also have lots of flashcards for kids, as well as activity cards for older kids. Everyone Poops. This is a book that's won so many awards. As an adult, we tend to kind of giggle at what is imprinted on the pages, but to a child who's learning to potty train, it helps them grasp the concept that everybody does this and that they shouldn't be embarrassed or ashamed. And it's a great tool for them, surprisingly, although we still laugh as we would with this one or the next one. But again, you got to put yourself in the minds of a child. They don't think like us. They don't have the same kind of humor as we do. Flip Flat Body book kind of walks them through. Fun little books here on kids. Our coloring books are neat. They're not your typical coloring book. And none of our books are stapled. They are all glued and bound. So they have that longer shelf life. I like to think of some of these books that my kids do, like our sticker books. The stickers will reapply up to 3 to 4 times, but I like to think of putting them on the shelf and then someday when she graduates high school, pulling them out so people can see what kind of creativity she had as a 3-4-year-old. See Inside books. These books are filled with tons of little flaps that you lift up. They're really popular, and I think one of the main reasons they're popular is any age can look at them. Younger kids, the parents get to help them and read what's behind each flap. And even through high schoolers, they like, flipping up the little piece of flap paper to see what's behind it. Our 1001 Things to Spot. Our books are unique because unlike most books where you just have to find one particular object, ours also help with counting. Find 9 sea turtles or 3 red tractors. So your kids are also working on some counting skills as well. How about teaching your kids some creativity with art? From the beginners to the classics. Or how about learning the guitar, the piano, or even the recorder? Your kids could put on their own little concert for you. I know myself, I'm a musician, so I just love that we offer these things for kids. Illustrated books. These are a little bit older, but a great tool to have for any kid in junior high or high school. Get a better concept of what they're learning about at home. What we have are internet link books. We're the only company or publisher in the world as of now that offer these. On each page, you'll see a link that'll take them directly to an Usborne site. They're all guided and they're watched, so nothing bad is on these sites. They're Usborne owned, where they can do interactive things that involve the book that they're reading. I think that's just amazing because nowadays you don't know what your kids are going to be looking up when they have a free reign at the computer. But these have direct links that they can go to, and they're all approved and monitored by, by Usborne. So you can rest assured. And we have tons of books. When you're looking through a catalog, you just have to look for IL, Internet Linked. These are just a few. You can buy a lot of our books in series, so you save about $4 to $5 by buying them in bulk like that. Like the one I just showed you on Stories of Inventions. Here's another great one. We also have a book called The First 1,000 Words, First 100 Words, and we have them in many different languages. I'm just showing you a sample. Here are some books that are more of our series for kids, the older readers. These are great. When you're 12, 13 years old, it seems like you can never read enough, which is such an amazing, wonderful thing. That was a basic rundown of what Usborne Books is about. If you would like to inquire more about possibly signing up, our starter kits start at $50, which is so minimal. I'm so glad that you watched this and took the time. I really do appreciate it, as I'm sure your hostess does too. And remember, if you need anything else, come to momsbookstore.net.